So Ghostwatch first, yeah, guys?
Yeah, come on, let's get it on.
I had the tingles.
I'm just going to let you know now, right? When I first watched this, I was 11 years old.
What do these guys be about? Poundland Bill Murray here.
I half expect someone to turn to the camera like that.
I think people in the 90s have done.
But they've never seen anything like Give It.
We're going to investigate one of the most baffling and fascinating areas of human experience.
Do you think the reason people believe in all this Parkinson's on it?
Television is
Yeah.
playing ghost hunting.
I absolutely the brick because I remember staying up late watching Match of the Day,
You investigated the
hoping that I wouldn't be scared by the time I fell asleep. I kept watching TV, hoping that I would just fall asleep.
Well, no. Well, yes.
My parents weren't happy because I spent the next 3 nights in their bedroom. I'd never seen a horror film either, see, at this point when I watched this. And obviously, because they like made it out to be, this is supposed to be a documentary or like an investigation rather than a film.
Can I join you for a bit of that?
Well, for me, at the age you would have been, it was the Blair Witch Project. That was this. I remember the Blair Witch Project first coming out, and people believing that was real.
They actually said this is not real. The BBC said it's not real. But everyone turned the channel while it was on, so no one saw that warning. And the phone line they put up was a real phone line, and it got jammed, and no one could get through.
Piece of, move that piece of sophisticated technology in here. You can actually use a light pack.
Rolling out TV.
Bizarre. Actually, too.
Bizarre. Gotta love him over there. Can I ask you boys, though, do you think this feels realistic?
I can tell that they're acting, especially the kids and stuff.
Yeah, now you can, yeah.
I can see I would have sort of potentially believed it.
Because there wasn't anything up.
I would, if I was a kid, I would have believed it.
No, well, I don't think there was found footage horror back then.
No, we've seen
I think the reason I do genuinely believe Parky being in it lent it credibility.
About your theory.
Because he was the face of BBC or like talk show BBC back then, really.
If my Susie's funny, well, how does that explain the other things, like the glory hole? It doesn't, it can't.
What?
Yeah, no. It was never, a glory hole wasn't a thing back then. I think he's going to be in the mirror by now.
On the patio doors.
Maybe, yeah.
Some kids' pictures haven't you before?
That's creepy.
Cat.
Yeah, he's here, see?
Just think, back in '92, little Prog was watching this and crying.
I didn't know what I was watching, but all I know is that once it finished, I was like...
You just like that for the entire thing?
No, it's just really suggestible, wasn't it?
And the cameraman just got dragged back.
See him there?
Listen to me, Susie.
Would that creep you out there?
Susie.
Well, in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like 5, yeah.
This is where it goes nuts now. The studio, look at the studio.
This is about to go to 11 now, this is...
I'm not scared, I'm just really...
I know.
I love it. Oh, brilliant.
Round and round the garden. like a teddy bear.
Just think, at this exact time, 30 years ago, well, and
Plus a few days.
plus a few
Yeah.
weeks, people were traumatised for the rest of their lives after
Yeah.
watching that, and little you was going to bed crying his eyes out.
I spent a few nights in my parents' room after watching that.
I know.
I don't remember it at all.
And you would have been
but-
about, how old were you about then? 16, 17?
31? No, I was 11.
Yeah, what do you think of Ghostwatch?
It's not awful, is it?
So it's not awful. It's like, it's slow to start with.
Yeah.
Like, I was quite bored. I got to be honest, the first like 45 to 50 minutes I was pretty bored. I was like, this is starting to test my patience a bit, but it did get better towards the end.
I think the first 45 minutes, I agree, it is boring, but it almost adds to the sort of... It makes it feel like a proper investigation.
I think, but like, if you had watched, I reckon that's like an act of theatre or something. It was way better if you watched it live on television as it did. I think that's the way to watch. I reckon if you had watched that in 1990, if it was 1992 right now, I wish it was 1992 right now, and we were all watching that live on BBC One, we'd all be like, but like, you know, it's 2022.
Well, that's why I asked just now, do you think we could do it now? I would like to see an updated version of it, updated effects and things. But
Do you honestly think there's another Parky out there?
No.
No.
But he's still alive.
It was the increase of intensity as it went through, because it did, genuinely, the first hour, it's really slow, but it builds like that solid foundation of you thinking, oh, they're actually doing a proper investigation here.
But it's a bit like Spring Watch in that regard, now, it's just boring for ages until you get some meat. Like in Spring Watch, it's like a hedgehog walking past, but on that, it's all the guys coming out in it.
Yeah, but people love watching Spring Watch.
And you got to remember, right, you're watching that desensitised to horror because one, we're adults, and two, we watch so much crap that's 10 times worse. But back in the day,
There was nothing like that.
here's a question for you. Would you buy a house that you know someone had been murdered in?
Yeah. Now, bear in mind, I wouldn't buy the house because of that. I'd be like, oh, Liz, someone's murdered in this, I'll just buy that. But if they were like, oh, we've knocked like 10 grand off the house.
I was going to say that. I'd be like, cheap ghost house.
Right. But if someone said, oh, we've knocked 10 grand off the price, so why? Oh, a guy smashed his wife's head in this living room and then killed his 2 kids, I'd be like, go on then. I'd buy a house because people were murdered in it.
Solely because
yeah.
and I would call it the murder house.
Do you know what? I'm at the moment. I'm in a rabbit hole on YouTube at the moment. I've got into watching videos about people who collect murderabilia. Have you heard about that?
No.
It's like things from real true crime cases. So I watch these guys and they're all like, they're like this. Here's my true crime collection, and they're like, these were Jeffrey Dahmer's glasses, and they're like showing it to the camera. And then like, oh, this was like Ted Bundy's gloves he used to kill someone, and they spent thousands of dollars and stuff on these.
That's weird.
The only thing I'd want is Ted Bundy's undies.
Ted Bundy undies.
That's it. Ted Bundy undies. I really enjoyed it. Maybe really is a strong word, but I enjoyed it.
It has
I
a
would
charm
watch
to
it
it.
again.
It has a charm. It has a charm to it. It is
Yeah.
for me a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It gets a 7 out of 10. You know. But if I had watched it back in '92, it might have been. It probably would have been higher.
Is it better than Back to the Future?
All this. We all have films we prefer to other films, but it's not to say Back to the Future is a bad film. It just can't quite keep up with the pace and magic of Bill and Ted.
But is Back to the Future better than Ghostwatch?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, I'd rather watch Back.
Is Ghostwatch better than Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
That face of disgust.
Jurassic Park is Jurassic Park is